how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, my name's Roxanne and welcome to my channel. If you are not new, thanks so much for coming back. I really appreciate you clicking on the video.
Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. You're the
Today I have a review for you and a tutorial of the new Violet Voss, the Rainbow palette. I think that's what, yeah. So it's the Rainbow eyeshadow palette. And I was super enthralled by this palette because I don't normally do a lot of colors. But it is so pretty. And I don't know, I really like to do colors on my lower lash line, but I never really do vibrant, bright colors on my lid. So I was like, you know what, it's $30. Let me pick it up and try it out. So I did. This video is going to be a tutorial as well as a mini review. I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about the palette after you guys see the tutorial because I want you to see kind of what I'm talking about as I go through it. Anyway, if you have not already hit that subscribe button, please do so before you go. I would really appreciate you becoming a part of the Edgy fam. And click that notification bell. It's just right down there, right next to the subscribe button, so that you know when I upload videos. I do really try hard to upload every other day. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the tutorial. It's a very quick one. It's really just basically the eyes focused on the lid and the under eye, just so you can see how the shadows perform. Kind of my facial expressions as I'm using this palette, and then after the tutorial I will go ahead and talk to you about my thoughts. So here we go. I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about my review and what I think of this palette, because I watched a couple of reviews before I bought the palette. There were not many of them, so I was like, you know what, there's not really a whole lot of them that truly tells me like the pros and the cons. So I bought it and I wanted to try it here on my channel for you all. So first I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about what I loved about the palette, and then I will tell you what I didn't like so much, and then I will go into some swatches. So first things first, obviously the palette is super vibrant. The colors are really, really pigmented, as you guys saw in the video. And I really do appreciate how buttery they are as far as consistency. I've always loved Violet Voss shadows, but they're not as vibrant as these. You know, like the Laura Lee palette, the Holy Grail palette, the hashtag palette. They're beautiful and they're super blendable and super pigmented, but they don't have the vibrant colors like in the rainbow palette. So I was really excited to see something with a lot of color from her. So, you know, they were buttery, they were easy to blend, the pigment was remarkable on them, and you guys are going to see as I close my eyes, there is a lot of transfer on these shadows. So if you guys can see from the blue, I did not blend that into my crease. I used browns because I just wanted something a little softer, but you can see that there's a lot of transfer there. That's one thing you're always going to get with really vibrant shades, is you're going to get the transfer between the lid and the crease unless you go really far down on your lid. So that's one thing that I didn't really like, and it was really hard to work with after that happened. Another con is that they don't really give you a whole lot to work with as far as completing the look. Now I understand that it's a super vibrant palette. I get that, and I know they put like the yellow and the peach in here for that. But I would just like to have seen a little bit, maybe a red to use in the crease or something, because you do get two purples and you do get kind of two blues. I understand the point of the palette is to be that really vibrant rainbow. But that's kind of one of my cons as well, is that you don't have a whole lot to work with to complete the look. And then also, as you guys saw in the video, there was a ton of fallout for these shades. I watched a video and she said, oh, there's no fallout. So I did my face makeup first. Big mistake. I had to have my husband keep blowing on my face so that I didn't get like blue underneath. That would have been a disaster. So that's another thing that I really didn't like about this palette, is that it does have a lot of fallout. So all in all, I really do think that it's a great palette. Do you need to go run out and get it? Probably not. I don't think that it's something that has to be in your collection. Juvia's Place has these same colors. I didn't find a whole lot of difficulty with the transfer in Juvia's Place, but you know, if for $30 and it's sold at Sephora, if you really like colors like this, then you might as well go purchase it. It is a great palette, don't get me wrong, but it's not like blew my mind out of the water like her other palettes. So if you're into colors and you really like Violet Voss, then by all means go and purchase it, but it's not something that I would say, oh, you have to have in your collection, you know. So let's go ahead and just end the video with some swatches, and then we will call it a day. So the first color here is Flamingo, and that is a really just vibrant pink. And then the next color is called Peach. This is just like a really pretty peachy tone. It's what I have under my eye. And then of course you have the Buttercup. That is the yellow shade here. Let's see if I can. It's a very, very vibrant yellow. You have Seaform. This is one of the ones that I used on my eye today, as you guys saw in the tutorial. It's a very pretty, like, vibrant green. And then we have the color Fiji. That is just this really pretty aqua. And then the bottom row, this first one is called Royal. This one does seem like it's going to be a little bit chunky, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, like, royal blue. And next you have Indigo. That's just a really pretty purple shade. And then you have Violet. That's this next purple shade. See that? And then there's Pearl. I was gonna use this in my inner corner, but I already have so much color on my eyes. And then last but not least is Eclipse. Just this black here with the reflex of sparkles. So all in all, you guys, as you can see, I mean, the pigmentation in this palette is obvious. but sometimes there are things that I look for that are not just pigmentation, like I've already discussed with you. So yeah, I mean, use your judgment, you guys, to each their own. I do really think that this palette would be pretty in anyone's collection. It's obviously not something that I'm going to wear every day, but for $30, I'll keep it in my collection, you know? That's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know in the comments down below if there's another item that just came out that you want me to review or try. I love doing these kinds of videos because I really like to give you my honest thoughts. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll see you on my next video. Take care and take care of each other. Bye!